Welcome back to ManCave City. For those that are new, welcome. For those that have been here before, welcome back. And if you remember what this is, or what it used to be, my little market area, it's now going to have a massive conversion. I'm going to alter all the huts and the whole thing, because if anybody has watched the last videos, which I'm hoping that you have, you will know that all of this section here that I not long ago finished, I've decided I'm going to redo again, because I'm going to do it as a market street. Okay, so after a lot of experimenting, this is the sticker sheet I have done. That is one that my daughter's asked me to make her for the back of her phone, and the rest of them are for my city. And whoosh, just like that, they are done. So we've got two 2x8s underneath the Fantastic Four. We've got Wayne Enterprises on a 2x8, Chris's Chippy on a 2x8. We've got a KFC logo on a 6x6. I've made some Windows computer screens on 2x2s, some brickers, Snickers, on 1x2s. Jesus loves you, but everyone else thinks, yeah, you can read the rest. That's just a billboard I'm going to be sticking in there because you see them everywhere. New sign for my post office. Got some McDonald's, like it's supposed to be like a bag for the McDonald's. So that will go into the restaurant. Then I've got a little logo to put on the front of the KFC. You'll understand why when I show you. Market Street, because that's what I'm building in this video. 6 new film adverts in the windows, ready for the Palace Theatre when I want to change them. Also got the Royal Mail van, got stickers on it. And I've changed up the sticker on my TARDIS, and that looks a hell of a lot better. Adding on to all that, I've done a big Asda sign for the side of the building, so anybody that's on this side of the building or coming across can see, there's Asda, let's go. So here's 2 of the signs I have retired, Chris's Chippy and the post office. Now tell me that doesn't look a hell of a lot better. So that definitely makes my chip shop pop a lot more. Next one's over, I'm going to take KFC, Wayne Enterprises, post office can wait, and that one. Right, you ready? So there is the before. Oh, by the way, I've also added a sticker over here. So there's the before, and there is the after. So now that stands out a lot better. Definitely know what that is. Then we've got the mock, which I built of my version of Wayne Tower. Now that says Wayne Enterprises, but we don't like that one, so I'm switching it up. Oh yeah, that looks a lot better. So the post office has got its van back in the front, and instead of that big ugly sign, we've now got that cute discreet little sign that actually looks like a proper post office. Looking at where to put Jesus Loves You, just really random. Let's stick him just there behind the tree. So at least we've got an advert board for those religious buffs out there. He's in. Now I originally printed a version of that Jesus Loves You one because I used to have the little chapel in here, but it was a pain in the backside to try and place, so I've got rid of that, and I will eventually be getting a proper church because every city or town needs to have a church. It just has to be done, whether you're religious or not. But here we go, the TARDIS is back in its spot. There we go. Now doesn't that look so much better than before? And I had a message today from Chris Duro, who gave us all this blue backdrop. he's found another sheet which just comes in perfect timing because I've taken that massive shelf down. I'm going to need a new sheet there, so that will be absolutely perfect. So now I've got these pieces left over. These will all go into my print drawer. I can pick them all up. So if I come down here, this is my print drawer where I've got the original ones. So I'm going to stick those in there. And then also I've got my brickers, my computer screens, and my McDonald's one, which can go in. Oh, okay, that's slightly full. They can go in the top one. So there we have it, more printed parts done, and these will be left out for this video. With those labels now peeled off, can go in the bin. These parts all reuse. So for now, they can go in the drawer. So where I had the idea of, okay, here's the train station, we've got like a little Market Street thing here, I decided I'm going to carry that all the way around because it just makes more sense than a random pathway. Plus there's not really anywhere else that one can kind of go back into the city. So this is all going to be converted in this video, so make sure you watch it all, and hopefully you can give me some ideas, tips and bits along the way if you think that there's anything to improve it. Step 1, remove all the foliage. Well, most of it anyway, because these tall ones will be staying. Next is to remove the fountain and the benches. Right, so benches, foliage, fountain all cleared out, gives us space now to put our new and improved market stalls, we'll call them. But first we need to design and make them. Right, so let's take a look back at the current market stalls before I upgrade them. So this was my version of a mock. I've seen a few ideas and we are going to improve it like everything else in this city. Okay, so I've sort of got 2 done. I managed to find a really cool set on Rebrickable, and I'm kind of following those just as a basic start off, so I've got something that looks half decent, gives me an idea. But I've got the Lego one, which I've got to print some stickers out for, and I've got what's supposed to be a taco one. That's the closest I've got to making a taco. So we even have a little cactus as well. I've only got a light green instead of the dark, so that's going to be at the back. So there's 2 stalls done already. Let's say 3 stalls, because I do like this ice cream stall. That is pretty cool. There is another one done. This is the little smoothie stand. So now I'm just working on making some logos for my stands. Yes, because I can do stickers. Oh yeah. Right, so with these 3 all pretty much sorted, I've done a couple of add-ons to the roof. I've got a string which I'm going to do as maybe lights or banners, and that will be on the entry of the Market Street. And then I've got some sticker ideas to add onto my market stalls. Right, so here we are after I've got the stickers printed. So you can see we've got Harry Potter and some random sets and the Lego one done for the Lego stall. Custom smoothie bar sign as well as the menu on the side. That just tops it off in my opinion. And then we've also got the taco sign to go on the tacos. Now this top bit will get replaced as and when I've got the right colours and parts for it, but that cactus just looks awesome. And then I've got the idea of this stringy light thing which I'm going to be doing as well, but that will be finishing touches. So the first 3 stalls are done. I've just got to place them and then figure out what's next. And you're also on a live, so say hello. Okay, so now they are placed into the city. I haven't fixed them into place properly yet, but I've got the smoothie bar with a couple of benches to sit down and drink your smoothie. And then I've put the fountain just outside KFC. Got a couple more benches next to the taco stand, but I think I might move them benches back a couple of studs. Got the little Lego stall and moved around my Jesus loves you but everyone else thinks you're a twat sign. And then obviously we've got the ice cream stall just opposite the Lego one with a bench sat there as well. I'm thinking this area here, because it's behind these buildings and you don't want to keep going like this all the time, I'm just going to fill that with foliage. So I've got plenty of trees and bushes to put into there. This area here, I've had the idea because I don't like the thought of having the stalls like that and then you can only see the back. So I was thinking maybe if I have one there, I've pulled that off again. If I have one there and then, oh, let's move it forwards a little bit. So if I have a couple like that, then at least that way you can still see the fronts as well as the backs. So that might be my next step, and then I'll just put like a couple of rows of tile here as like an extra path. So that is the route I'm thinking of taking. What do you think? Right, so stage one of Market Street is done. We've got some more greenery put in, like I said. I've moved the benches over. So everything is looking a lot better. So now I just need to do the 2 more stalls for there, do the signs, and then we're done. Right, so I've just crafted these banners to go at the front and back of the market. And I'll tell you what, that looks pretty cool. I've just done that off the top of my head and I'm quite happy with it. Turned out just the way I was imagining, but I couldn't do that again. So that one has gone in absolutely perfect. That is such a cool entrance. This one, however, I wasn't quite sure where or how to place it, but that is where it has ended up. So it's on each end, even though Market Street kind of starts here, but there's nowhere to put it across here because it'd have to go across this section where they come out the train station. But I think people get the hint anyway. I like it. It looks pretty cool. I might get away with just having the 1, not the 2, but is what it is for now. We'll see how it goes as to whether or not that one stays there. That one definitely will, though. Okay, so I've kind of taken the idea from the other stalls and I've created 2 of my own. We've got a fruit and veg stall and then we've got a seafood stall. So here you can see we've got some bananas hanging, we've got grapes, apples, cherries and carrots. Then over here we've got the seafood stall. I've got a big squid on the top. We've got some fish. We've got some tins and jars on the shelf. We've got a frog. Okay, it's Thorg, as in the frog Thor. We've got Sebastian, which is a lobster, and some fish. But they're the closest I can get. Plus, it just gives it that little comedy effect. So now, before I put those in, you can see I've got these studded 2x1 modified bricks. That is because I've got to do the signs. So I've just gone around the city and got a list of signs I need to do. So I'm going to work on those now quickly so that I can get it all printed in one go and not waste any paper. So there are the signs that I've made along with a load of others because I've had a look around the city. So they will be in another video, but there we go. Fruit and veg and seafood. And just like that, they are complete and looking awesome. So let's get the seafood and the fruit and veg stalls into the city, as well as this one which I forgot about. So there we have it, the path added on the front of each one. Them 2 are added. Nothing is fixed down market stall wise because I've still got to add the actual people to the sets. But other than that, that is it. We are done. Thank you all very, very, very much for watching this long Market Street video, but I would say it's definitely been worth it. So with Market Street done, I want to say thank you all very much for watching. Please make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell, and I'll see ya in the next video. Bye bye.